If you are in the United States and you don't have a work permit, then life is not easy. If you've applied for a work permit and that work permit is just stuck, it's not going anywhere, it's dragging on, you might be in danger of losing your job. Or maybe you can't get a job because you don't have the work permit. It's not a good feeling. Everybody in the US or anyone needs to work. You need to be able to work in order to support yourself, in order to be able to eat, in order to be able to support your family. And if USCIS is sitting on the work permit and not giving you the work permit in a reasonable period of time, then you are in a bad way. I talk a lot about using lawsuits to resolve immigration delays, but I'm usually talking about delays that are at the consulate or with visas. But I want to let you know that the lawsuits, what we call the mandamus lawsuit, can be used to resolve any delayed immigration case, any immigration case that is unreasonably delayed. Recently, I was hired to help someone whose work permit was just stuck. It was going nowhere, and it had a tremendous impact on her health, her well-being, her ability to work. And she hired me, and we were able to get her work permit approved within 2 weeks after we filed the lawsuit. This is a remarkable result. I interviewed her. She's going to share her story, and it's a very powerful one. So thank you for listening. Today was a great day. I woke up this morning. I got the email that your work permit was approved, and I was so happy. It was like 6:30 in the morning. I immediately called you.
Keep checking. You can imagine that how much excited I am. Like, I was waiting for so long. I was kind of in depression. You have so much positive vibes. You always encourage people, and you just say, yeah, don't worry. It will be. I will get it done. You can get it done by any ways. And I keep checking, and I got the expedited request for biometric and everything. I called yesterday. Again, customer care of USCIS, and that officer told me that it is approved. Might be your status is not updated online. That was kind of relief to me that hopefully next week I can resume my work.
Let's go back a minute. You had a delayed EAD, right?
Right.
And your husband's on an H-1B visa, and this was a work permit that you're trying to get because you are married to him, and it's an H-4, right?
I get this work permit because I am married to him, and he has I-140 approved. So if he has I-140 approved, I can go for H-4 EAD.
It had a big effect on you, right? The fact that you couldn't work.
In India, there is a brain drain in India. Most of the Indians are, STEM postgraduates. I am postgraduate from STEM, and here just doing volunteering work in office. If you don't have work permit or in the school or somewhere, getting work permit, working in some good organization, contributing, that gives you satisfaction, right? In addition to it, you are bringing good money for average American, for middle class American. 6K, 7K is a good money per month. Income is good money, and it definitely raise our, standard of living a little bit. And I am contributing to my family, so it's also a good stuff.
The work permit, before you hired me, the work permit was just stuck. Can you talk to me a little bit about some of the things that you tried to do to get it approved before you hired me?
Oh my God. It was like it never happened before. Everyone says that you can get it before the expiry, you will get it before the 1 week of expiry. So I was so much into my work that I never cared about it. As on 30th of July, I didn't get, and then I worried. I just off the payroll, but my company is very kind to me that they said, okay, no worries, you can go for unpaid leave. So I start going through all the blogs and everything and what people has done, talk to USCIS officer, raise expedited request, and it is denied without asking any documents, saying that your biometric is not in record. I say, what the fuck it is? I went to India on 26th of February, I get my visa approved, and you have biometrics. This America is such a high-tech company. Why data is not talking to each other? That is also U.S. consulate, and they didn't use that biometric. Then I reached to Congresswoman, and that lady was very kind enough, who was in Congresswoman office. She just asked me document, and they have their own, way of dealing to USCIS. But unfortunately, that was not in their hands.
It didn't do anything, did it?
They just raised the expedited request, but it is denied.
Right.
Again, I reached to
Ombudsman.
Ombudsman office. Okay, and they also denied it.
Yeah.
Then I reached to senator office, and I keep following him, and they said that USCIS will take 60 days to respond of their inquiry. So just before reaching to you, before 1 week, I sent my case to senator office. They put the inquiry, but I don't think so that it moved further because they have so many other stuff. It is election season, so much other priorities.
How would you describe your frustration level at that point when you had all these expedite requests denied and senator requests? They're not getting you anywhere.
Like my board was falling apart. I cannot even speak. My whole family was affected so much. When I speak, I start crying. I become so emotional. I was just expecting, I don't know, because I've seen the cases where people are waiting for like 1 year or something. This was really very pathetic situation to me. I don't know. I was all decided, if nothing will happen, I will go back to India. But thanks God, finally, I get my approval. That's all.
Okay, well, congratulations. So we started working on your case in we filed it again. When did we file it? September 8th.
Yeah, 8th.
Today is September 23rd. You have your approval in your hand, right?
Approval is still I will receive 797 and then it will move further.
I have the 797. I have it.
Yeah.
So
You have it?
Yeah, I can send it to you.
Oh, just send it to me, scan copy so that I can forward it to
as soon as we hang up, I'll send it to you. And also, I talked to the U.S. Attorney's Office, and they said the card is produced as of today, and it will be on its way to you.
Oh, that's great.
Today, you have your approval. How does that feel for you?
Oh, I am going to celebrate today. This is, but at the end, it really worth it.
If there's anybody out there who has EAD that's just stuck and months are going by, they're getting nowhere, they're putting in the expedite requests, the expedite requests are being denied, they put in a request with their senator, that's not going anywhere, they're just hit a brick wall, and they're thinking about maybe doing a mandamus lawsuit, what would you say? What advice would you give them?
I think definitely it's very important to go forward and do it, because you don't know if you spend your 1 month salary, that will remove so much anxiety you have. If you don't have your work permit in place, you will lose your job because there is no certain period that you will get on the same time. And nowadays it's very difficult to get jobs. So I will say go right away, go for Manda, find a good attorney and go for it.
From the time we filed your lawsuit until the time you got your approval today, how many days did it take?
Almost 15, 16 days.
How do you feel about that?
You cannot imagine. My husband told me that, oh my God, the day I got my biometric appointment, he said that, oh my God, there is some relief. I was trying to be happy, but my family was affected. My kid, mom, blah, blah, blah. And my husband, oh my God, this is not the end of world.
You sound so much happier.
Yeah, definitely. I get my confidence back.
And what are you going to do to celebrate?
This COVID and all, we cannot go to restaurants. So I called few of my friends and we are doing tequila party today.
There you go. I love it. I love it. Well, I want to thank you for sharing your story. And I also want to thank you for hiring me and giving me the privilege to help you. It was really an honor.
Oh, thank you so much, Josh. I said, let's go for it because sometimes it's worth it. And now I am going to suggest all my friends that go for it.
Well, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations to you and also to your family, because this is not just your victory. I look forward to making sure that you get that work permit in your hand, and I'll be in touch with you soon, okay?
Thank you so much, Josh.